Hi friends, welcome back. So today I have a series that I am too excited, and I've got 5 paintings done and I just really want to show you. Is that okay if I show you? Good. So you've already seen this first one, but I'm going to show it to you again anyway because I love it. And then I'll show you the new 4, okay? And I've been so bad at social media that I can't remember if I posted any of these online. And if I haven't, I'm so sorry. I'm working on it, I promise. I'm trying to Instagram. I don't really like using social media. I don't use it in my personal life for like anything. So trying to get myself to use it for paintings and everything is just, it's like pulling my own teeth. I don't want to do it. But I am trying, and I'm gonna keep trying, and maybe next year that'll be like my New Year's resolution or something, is to like actually Instagram. But for now, I've got videos and I like the videos. So I'm going to show you this painting, and then I'm going to show you 4 new ones, and they're in my Fox and the Fairy series. So it's this series here. So we've got cute little fox, cute little fairy, and I am so excited for this series. I think it's going to be, what do I have? I have 5 right now. I have 2 more planned. So it's a 7 painting series, and they all feature the fox and the fairy. This one is called An Adventure Begins, and I have had this idea for a little while, and this painting in particular, I had gotten a bunch of new paints, and it was from a brand I had never tried before, and I was just super excited to just get them down on canvas and see if I could make my vision come to life. And it all kind of centered around the runestone, the fairy, and the fox, and the rest of it was just, let's see what I can get down on a canvas that'll go with the rest of my ideas. Let me see if I can bring this a little bit closer just so you can see the fox and the fairy part. To tilt it a little bit because it's varnished, so it wants to glare a little bit. But I absolutely love this one, and I think this one is just a fabulous opener to a series. But I also absolutely love part 2. So let me bring that one out. I'm just going to be picking up canvases and putting down canvases because I don't feel like doing transitions today, if that's okay with y'all. So this is part 2. This one is called The Chase. Also absolutely love this one. I think this is one of my favorite foxes. She's just adorable. These are, of course, meant to be the same fox throughout the series and the same little fairy. And what I was trying to do when doing this series was kind of, because the first one is called An Adventure Begins, and it is supposed to be an adventure between the fox and the fairy, so I wanted to kind of design it off having at least a couple of elements from the previous painting in the next painting. So in this one, I've got some of the same plant styles and the same little rock wall. But I've obviously added a path, I've added some trees, I've made it more lush and more green, and it is daytime. But we have the fox chasing her little fairy down this path into her adventure. I love this piece. I'm super excited to get this one up on the website. I'll bring this one closer so you guys can see the fox in all her glory. She's just so cute. These first 2 I have already varnished. The next ones I haven't varnished yet, just because I haven't had time, because I've been legitimately super swamped. But I did find time before I got super busy to at least varnish these 2. And yeah, so these 2 I just need to photograph, and then they're ready to go up on the website as soon as the website happens. I'm so sorry that's taking forever. I was really hoping that would happen this year, and it's not. So the next 3, I'm going to be really honest, I haven't finalized the names, so if you have any ideas, please let me know. This is the next one. We again have the same sort of tree style, we've got the same sort of hills, but I tried to add more magical elements. So I've got these kind of little sprites, we've got the fairy adding more little magic dust, and I tried to make this moss really look like a fun magical detail in here, because I do want this to be a world that has magic, obviously, because fairy, but I didn't know how to make it super obvious without just adding little like sparkling details and pops of bright color to make it just like, yes, here, this is magical. This is not just a normal occurrence. This is something special. This is something beautiful and not normal. I'll show you this one a little bit closer too. This one's not varnished, so she won't glare. This one, I swear like I finished it and I liked it, and then I was gonna do some more work on it, and every time I came back and looked at it, I liked it more. So I haven't actually done anything to it since the day that I was like, yeah, I think that's basically done. And I just keep looking, like the more I look at it, the more I like it. And that makes me really excited with this series, because I've had that with every single piece, honestly. This one though, in particular, this one took me forever to paint. This one's third in the series, but I actually ended up painting this one. I started it third, I finished it fifth. And I finished it the same night as another one, which is the next one that I'll show you, actually. This one is one of my absolute favorites. And you've seen part of this one because I showed you me painting some of this stuff. So now you know what the rest of it looks like. And I understand this one's really busy, so from a distance it's not going to make a ton of sense. But again, I will bring this closer so that you can see it really well. So up at the top, we've got our little fairy. And she is sending little magic dust down to the bottom, where the little fox is sleeping under a dome, protected from the rain by the magic of her little fairy. And I've got raindrops. I added little like pools of rain in places. I tried to make everything just look damp, which this was my first time doing a actually rainy scene. I'm working on painting water in general, but I hadn't ever really experimented with rain. And I really like how this one turned out. So this one had been sitting where you guys last saw it, where I had just kind of finished this strip, and I still needed to do the fox, I still need to add the fairy and like the raindrops and the magic line and all of that. And you guys saw the study for this one, which was where we were doing the tree in the glass dome. I wanted to make sure that I knew what I was doing before I tried to put my little fox in a dome on a painting that I already loved. That study helped me a ton. This took me like no time at all. And as soon as I finished this one, I picked up that last one and put all the finishing touches on it, and just beautiful. But in between these, I actually had this idea for a waterfall. And this one just came out absolutely beautifully. I adore it. She turned out super cute. The fairy's over here. She is kind of hiding, but she is still sending her little magic spray. We've got like the magic purple ivy. We've got like the little magical mushrooms that are on the trees. And we've shifted, if you've noticed, from the type of tree that you saw in the second two paintings to this kind of twisted trunk tree. And I really like this like gradual transition of backgrounds to where you can really, it feels like the fox and the fairy are really going on an adventure together. I am absolutely loving how that has turned out. Like I said, I've got 2 more, maybe 3 more in the series, because I've started one more, but I might want to stick one between this one and the one that I'm working on. And we will see. But I do absolutely love how this one turned out. Let me bring this one closer at least so you can see the fox, because she turned out super cute. And then the fairy is up there. You've got that nice little ivy, and again, I am still learning how to do water. So I'm legitimately thrilled with how this waterfall turned out. I think that turned out absolutely beautifully, and I would use this technique again because that worked really well, actually fairly simple. Loved it. And yeah, that's basically what I wanted to show you guys. I know this is a super quick video, but like I said, I have been absolutely swamped. But I am absolutely loving this series as well, so I did want to I had been meaning to take some time and just show you how they were coming. And because I've been bad at social media, this was the next best thing, is I'm going to do a video. I hope that's okay with you guys, and I hope you enjoyed. Let me know which painting is your favorite, and let me know if you have any ideas for the names of the last three, because again, I don't really know. I haven't come up with anything that I love. So, comments are appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in a couple weeks with a whole new video. Bye!